Hello, everyone. Welcome. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Spencerport High School, I would like to welcome all of you to the 2022 induction ceremony of the new members into the Spencerport High School chapter of the National Honor Society. Tonight it is with honor that we recognize these students for their accomplishments and efforts, which have allowed them to apply for membership into such a prestigious organization. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's National Honor Society Vice President, Haley Days. Haley will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Haley. Good evening. My name is Sean McCabe. I'm a principal here at the high school. And I'd like to welcome all of you to our ceremony tonight, and thank you for being part of the celebration of the accomplishments of our students. It's an honor for me to be part of this ceremony to help welcome the newest members to the chapter of NHS at Spencerport High School. Every year, this is one of my favorite events, but even more so tonight, as we're all able to be together in person, live to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. So tonight we'll be recognizing and celebrating some of the finest students that Spencerport High School has to offer. I don't say finest simply as students in the academic sense, but as complete citizens of Spencerport High School. Just as important as their focus on academics is their focus on others, through the community service they provide, and their active participation in our school. As I'm sure every new member and current member of NHS will attest, it took a great deal of hard work on their part to achieve this honor. This has been even more true for this class of inductees, as over the last 2 years they have dealt with all the challenges of COVID and its impact on our educational system. And they have not only persevered, but they have excelled. Again, as students, as well as citizens of our community. As former Secretary of State and former 4-star General Colin Powell said, a dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. But even with their sweat, determination, and hard work, our students did not achieve this honor on their own. It was also the hard work, dedication, and support of their teachers, our support staff, their parents, their guardians, friends, and family. So tonight, I'd like to thank all of you, the parents and families of our newest members of NHS, the teachers and support members in attendance tonight, for all of your support of our students. To our students, I'm very proud of each of you, and I thank you for your contributions to Spencerport High School. I hope that each of you enjoys tonight's ceremony and the recognition that you have earned. Being selected to be a member of NHS is a very significant accomplishment, and I am confident that you will each continue to be vibrant and energetic contributors to Spencerport High School and our entire community. I will continue to look to each of you to be true leaders for your peers and our high school. Again, my congratulations to each of you on a job very well done. It is now my great pleasure to be able to introduce Mr. Greg Kincaid, Vice President of the Spencerport Central School District Board of Education and a graduate of Spencerport. Greg asked me to announce him as a graduate of the class of 2000. I have to be honest, class of 1984. But we are so very, very pleased to have Greg here tonight to speak as our NHS alumni speaker. So my pleasure to introduce Greg Kincaid. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McCabe. I appreciate that introduction. And if any of you are sitting out there tonight and thinking about what Mr. McCabe just said, some of you are probably doing the math, trying to figure out what my age is. And if you have the right answer, you can raise your hand at the end. But anyways, first of all, good evening, everyone. It is my honor and privilege to be here tonight as an alumnus of Spencerport High School. I would like to express my sincere congratulations to all of the new members that are being welcomed into the Spencerport High School chapter of the National Honor Society. Tonight, you will be recognized for your efforts and accomplishments, which have allowed you to become a member of this distinguished organization. I would like to also express my sincere gratitude to the current members of the Spencerport chapter of the National Honor Society who are here tonight in the audience or participating in this wonderful ceremony. During the ceremony, we will learn about and celebrate everything you have accomplished in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Earning this level of achievement is not possible on your own. The support of your peers, your family, and your teachers and administrators here at Spencerport has been vital to your success. As a graduate of Spencerport High School, I would like to share with you how the pillars of scholarship, leadership, service, and character have impacted my life. I'm not going to tell you about my life story. Instead, I'm going to focus on how to stay the course based on everything you have accomplished so far as a respected student and a member of our community. As an educator, I hope I can influence you to reflect on your current experiences and begin thinking about how to build upon what you already know and have accomplished. Since I graduated from Spencerport High School, I have gained a clearer understanding of the impact that scholarship, leadership, service, and character have had on my personal and professional life. I have learned that being inducted into the National Honor Society isn't a short-term commitment. Instead, it's a lifelong commitment that begins early in your academic career and goes well beyond this evening's ceremony. In other words, earning this distinction isn't simply a short walk. It's a much longer path that requires ongoing commitment and perseverance. Oops, sorry about that. Over time, we as people get to choose and create our own paths. As distinguished high school students, you have chosen a path that prioritizes success in many different areas. You have demonstrated that you are on the right trajectory to lead us into the future. As you continue to follow your path, you may discover the surface is smooth and rather easy to navigate. When things are going well along that smooth path, be sure to maintain your focus and don't take anyone or anything for granted. Sometimes the surface of your path might become rough, bumpy, steep, or may even have some obstacles along the way. When challenging circumstances arise, your level of perseverance provides you with a solid foundation to overcome any or all obstacles. When traveling down your path, you might find that everything doesn't go as planned. Whether you want to or not, it may become necessary for you to make changes along the way. If your path becomes uncomfortable to you, maintain an open mindset so you can adapt to any unexpected obstacles. Knowing your purpose and circling back to your purpose will help keep you aligned during those uncomfortable periods of time. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunities that I have experienced as a professional and as a community member. My experiences have been very rewarding. And as we know, all good things don't always come easily. I often reflect on how the four pillars work hand in hand within my personal and professional life. As you are being inducted tonight, I encourage you to take some small moments of time to reflect on everything that you have accomplished and everything that you will continue to do to uphold the four essential qualities of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I hope the path that you have created continues to lead you to a standard of excellence throughout your life. Go Rangers. The membership of the Spencerport chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the society. We will now review these qualities of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I would like to introduce Ms. Kristen Swan, the superintendent of Spencerport Schools, who will now speak on scholarship. Thank you very much.
Students and families. I'm so honored to be with you tonight. And I was thinking about your journey here and all of the hard work that you put in, particularly over the last 2 years, which is not really easy. And it's such an incredible accomplishment, and I feel honored to celebrate in your accomplishments tonight. I do want to speak a little bit about scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend time reading and studying, confident in the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We are all students for life. The journey has just begun for you. Knowledge offers great rewards, but it can only be achieved in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have a responsibility to continually expand themselves and their role through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. I'd now like to ask Mr. Tyson to come and speak to you on the tenet of leadership.
Good evening. I'd also like to extend my congratulations to this year's inductees, and to also special thank you to parents and family members for the support that you provided to your children along the way. We couldn't do it without you, and for that we're eternally grateful. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield to one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. Mr. Kevin Hunt, President of the Spencerport Board of Education, will now speak on service.
Thank you, Mr. Ziegler. Congratulations, students, and congratulations, parents. Service is to seek out and meaningfully serve. It calls for a service mindset, the desire to seek opportunities to help others. Honor Society students are required to meet minimum service participation requirements. Yet, many say these service activities are among the most rewarding experiences of the program. Sometimes it's driven by a passion for a specific cause or people in need. Other times it's driven by a personal or family need. Whatever drives them, engaging in service provides students with the opportunity to become active members of their community and has lasting positive impact to our society. Community service enables students to acquire life skills and knowledge, as well as providing service to those in need. Mrs. Amy Sullivan, Assistant Principal at the high school and Administrator for the class of 2023, will now speak on character.
Congratulations. We are also proud of you. Character. Character is based on your personality, your morals and ethics and beliefs. Character is valuing diverse cultures and building relationships that reflect self-love, but also concern for others. There are endless attributes to good character: trustworthiness, respect, integrity, honesty, citizenship, caring, empathy, the list goes on. Good and noble character is a high calling. You don't often see character unless there is a public display of self-sacrifice or more frequently a very public mistake. But character is not about praiseworthy or blameworthy behavior, but the personal commitment to ethical and compassionate decision-making that affects you and others. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Sandy McGreevy, our NHS advisor, and we will begin the induction of our new members.
Hi. It's my distinct pleasure now to introduce to you the newest members of the Spencerport chapter of the National Honor Society. Inductees will be introduced one at a time by our current National Honor Society council members. A few students are not able to be present with us today. You will still read their name and the biography as they are with us virtually. When your name is called, please come up on the stage using the ramp on the right side. Parents, you are asked to please join your child on stage by proceeding up the ramp on the left side of the stage. A photo will be taken with your child, and all of you will again exit the stage using the stairs on the left and return to your seats. For the moment of the photo, you may remove your mask, and we ask you to put it back on before leaving the stage. After the students leave the stage, there will be people down there collecting the skulls that you will be receiving for the photo.
Sarah Adams. Sarah is an honor student and a member of the varsity indoor and outdoor track teams. She enjoys volunteering at school events and giving back to the community. Sarah would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all of their support. Michaela Arnold. Michaela Arnold is an active member of Salt Club and is a varsity cheerleader. She volunteers at competitions and she volunteers to raise music. She is also a senior coach at a cheer jam called East Coast. Taylor Garner. Taylor has been an active member of the Best Buddies Club, a competitive dancer, and has volunteered in various capacities around the community. She has been in high honor roll since middle school, and she is also the recipient of the Academic Achievement Award in Clothing and Fashion Design. Anthony Barton. Sophia Bianca. Sophia currently holds a part-time job and volunteers as a dance teacher assistant. As an assistant, she strives to help kids improve their social and dance skills. Along with assisting every week, she also is training for a performance and gym at Disney World. Even with her busy schedule, she continues to make time for it. Matthew Bowenstein. Matt is excited to be inducted into the National Honor Society. He's a member of the varsity boys volleyball team and is involved in club volleyball as well. He enjoys the experience of helping to deliver control for the Spencerport Police Shop. Tatiana Gomez. Tatiana is a senior and a member of the Social System and Environmental Clubs. She wants to move to New York City and attend Alumni. She also loves learning her garden and clothes those possible.
Emily Bryan. Emily is a member of DASH, Service Club, Sources of Strength, and Girl Scouts. She also spends her time volunteering at BBS, Stage Crew, and other school events. She plans on attending college in the future and would like to thank her family and friends for helping her achieve her goals. Justin Bryan. Justin Bryan is the senior team captain of the boys varsity basketball. He's also a member of the student athlete leadership. He volunteers at community hospital in the guest services and emergency departments. He is an urban league scholar as well as a 2021 recipient of the George H. Ball Research Achievement. Isabella Bloch. Isabella is an active member of the and Spanish Honor Society. She spends her free time participating in varsity soccer and lacrosse. In addition to this, she spends her time volunteering to teach kindergarten through second grade wrestling class. She aspires to go to college for business and attend aviation school. Sydney Button. Sydney is a member of the Jazz Ensemble, Vocal Jazz, and the Stage Drama Club. She volunteers as a zoo team at Spencerport Zoo over the summer and as a CIT at the church's BBS. She is also a current member of the French Honor Society. Julia Alumni. Julia is an active member of the robotics team, varsity tennis team, service club, and Sources of Strength. She frequently volunteers at community events such as Superbook and speaking activities in elementary schools. She is also a recipient of numerous academic achievement certificates. Athena Chance. Athena Chance is a member of the National Honor Society. This year she was awarded the Ranger Athletic Award for tennis MVP. Mackenzie Chapman. Mackenzie is a hardworking student that does her best keeping herself a high honor roll student, a scholar athlete, as well as member of the Spencerport Honor Society. She plays on the varsity golf team and continues to participate in many clubs law school. Mackenzie is qualified coaches to be part of the sports leadership team. Good job. John Cho. John plays lacrosse and soccer and is an active member of Principals Advisory as well as his therapy. He volunteers throughout the community of Spencerport, working to raise money at various events for the Florida Memorial Scholarship Foundation. He plans to continue to give back through this foundation, as well as youth soccer and lacrosse programs. Sydney Howard. Sydney Howard is a hardworking student and enjoys the challenge of taking AP classes. She is also part of the Hispanic Honor Society and enjoys volunteering at her church. She is the starting pitcher on the Spencerport varsity softball team and loves playing with her friends team outside of school. Jesse Cook. Jesse Cook is an active member of the Jazz Ensemble, Swim Ensemble, varsity swim team, and he is the head lifeguard for the girls' swim. He volunteers as a swim instructor to the school and as a leader at his church's BBS. He also received the Scholar Athlete Award for boys swimming. Zuri Cotton. Zuri Cotton is a graduating junior and also a member of the National Society of High School Scholars. She volunteers in her community through her participation in the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, Gems Academy, and Badger AMU Church youth groups. She has an interest in mental health studies. Sophia Delaney. Sophia Delaney is an active member of the Art Club. She enjoys volunteering at the Ogden Library and at St. John's. She is also the award recipient of the Academic Achievement in Health and Science. Alex Taku. Alex Taku has been on the high honor roll since 10th grade, despite winning 6 times in the past 5 years. Alex has participated in the Way Life program, learning life skills, volunteering in the soup kitchen, and picking up garbage at the water tower. Charles Steele. Charles Steele is a young man always willing to help, volunteering for state crew and getting food out to those who need it. He also spends his summers at the YMCA Camp Quarter site as a counselor. He is always looking for ways to inspire those around him and to be kind to others. Maria Itis. Maria Itis is an active member of the varsity girls basketball team, student government, and service clubs and sources of strength. She volunteers regularly at community and school events such as food drives. She has been on high honor roll for the entirety of her high school career and is also a scholar back. Tori Cosmo. Tori Cosmo is an active member in Studio and a member on the girls' varsity soccer team. She volunteers at many soccer teams and loves to help out in her community. She has also gotten many awards in school. Riley Cage. Riley Cage is an active member of the stage drama crew, yearbook and service club. Outside of school, Riley enjoys art and photography. She is also a member of the auditorium tag group. Sarah Fiorentino. Sarah Fiorentino participates in sources of strength, dash, and stage crew. She is also the secretary of her class and enjoys volunteering within the community. Sarah is excited to attend college in the future and would like to thank her friends and family for their endless support. Alexander Fitch has always been recognized as an athlete, most recently as the first team all-county Spencerport varsity football player. To be recognized as both a player who excels on the field and in the classroom is an honor that shows his combined efforts to promote athletic and academic success. Alexander continues his passion for football as a volunteer defensive coach for Spencerport Junior Rangers, as well as a camp coach for the summer Spencerport program. Kathleen Fitzgerald. Kathleen Fitzgerald is a member of student government and participated in freshman orientation. She is a 3-year varsity soccer player for the Rangers, plays travel soccer outside of school, and has earned a Scholar Athlete Award for 3 years. She has volunteered for several organizations such as Habitat for Humanity, the Town of Greece Senior Community Center, and St. Lawrence. Shannon Fitzgerald. Shannon Fitzgerald has been a high honor roll student every quarter since 9th grade. She has received academic awards in Spanish and art. Shannon is a 3-year varsity soccer player and has been the captain of her travel soccer team playing at the national level. She holds a paid job while also volunteering for her church and community soccer. Madison Clark. Madison particularly enjoys playing softball for Spencerport High School and is very dedicated to her classes like AP US History, AP Biology, and AP Language. She actively volunteers at St. Theodore's Catholic Church and is a recognized member of the Spanish National Honor Society. Lastly, she hopes to study political science and psychology and hopes of helping transform the world into a better place. Here in my age.
Ashley Gannon is an active member of the Spencerport Girls Varsity Basketball Team and Volleyball Team. She volunteered at the elementary summer school and helps basic teaching at North Elementary Center class, as well as with other volunteering activities at high school. Morgan Vermont. Morgan Vermont is a student volunteers at the Salvation Army Junior Graduate Series and does service work for Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cancer. She uses her leadership abilities to build young students to lead in her peer organization and serve on the student athlete leadership team. She has participated in varsity cheerleading for 9th grade and has been awarded most students player and second team all-around. Annalise Gregg. Annalise Gregg is an active member of the Upper Chest Drama Club and Dash. She volunteers at her church and her local basketball team. She aspires to attend law school and continues in forensics. Michaela Guglielmo. Michaela Guglielmo is an active member of varsity volleyball. She volunteers as a varsity at BDS as well as with Partners for Business School. She's been in high honor since 9th grade. Clara Hager. Clara Hager is an active member of the Student Council, Drama Club, and School Building Club. She is always eager to help her community and often volunteers at local clubs. Wesley is a proud member of varsity ball, basketball, and Boy Scouts of America. He volunteers as a den chief, the Young Cub Scout, and also participates in many other volunteer opportunities through scouting and other work. Lucas Heinzler. Lucas is the current president of the Business Honor Society and a member of the varsity basketball and lacrosse team. He volunteers in basketball transfer school and the CED program and also in charity events. He's also an active member of the basketball. Christopher Howard. Christopher Howard is an active member in the Ultimate Frisbee Club and Forces of Strength. He volunteers in banking meals for delivery in Rochester. He also was a Student of the Month nominee this year. Jessica Kaufman is a member of the Hispanic Honor Society and Clubhouse Management Team. She's an intern at the North Animal Hospital. She was awarded an academic merit in 2021. McKenna Husser. McKenna Husser is a member of Service Corps and Student Government. She embraced many volunteer opportunities, especially volunteering at local soccer and lacrosse clubs. She's a part of the varsity soccer team and has been a goal for varsity lacrosse for 12 years. Juliana Nkama. Juliana Nkama is an active member in Service Club and plays varsity tennis and softball here at Spencerport. She volunteers for food drives at Grace United Methodist Church and goes to many volunteer opportunities she gets at Service Club. Right now, she takes pre-calculus honors, AP language, AP US history, and goes to a local criminal teacher. Camden Keys. Camden is an active member of the Spencerport Swimming Team and the National French Honor Society. He volunteers as a lifeguard and frequently donates to the refugee center and food shelter. Sydney Coons. Sydney is an active member of the Spencerport Student Government, Service Club, and varsity soccer team. She volunteers her time working at the Willie East Foundation, Partners for Christmas, and St. Peter's Church. She also volunteers as an assistant dance teacher and soccer coach. In her free time, she plays in youth soccer for us Dynamo and is a competitive dancer at Dance Connection 5 seasons.
Sylvester Kirchhoff. Sylvester is an active volunteer for many organizations like the Zoo, the Church, and Scouts. He's had many leadership positions in these organizations and has been a member. Ian is a hardworking, dedicated to any task set for him. He's a regular volunteer for the Alumni Historical Society and Home Festival, which they're speaking for his family, friends, and community. Dylan Lewis. Dylan Lewis is an active member of the Business Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. He volunteers for Spencerport Youth Cross and through Spencerport Youth Basketball, helping coach and run practice. He also volunteers at the Haitian Bible School for games, providing snacks to the kids. He also plays varsity football. Matthew Winsley is a valued member of the regular robotics program, Jazz Band, and Spencerport Soccer. He's an AP scholar and team high level from 9th to 11th grade. He volunteers as a soccer coach for young kids and through various robotics activities. He's also a captain of the Modern Day soccer team. Jaden West. Jaden West has won various awards for his fine art photography. Jaden, over the past 5 years, has continuously volunteered for Spencerport Zoo and has served in various roles during his time. When Jaden is in high school, you can find him partaking in a plethora of career activities such as kayaking, hiking, hanging out with his friends, and furthering his ambition to be a high school geologist. And most importantly, being a loving oldest brother to his 3 younger siblings. Joseph Boyer. Joseph Boyer is an athlete of the boys varsity tennis team, an active leader in the school career advisory committee. He volunteers at the National Career Foundation and helps the Asbury First United Methodist Church. Tom Megan. Tom is an active member of the jazz ensemble, wind ensemble, varsity swim team. Outside of school, he's a leader in his Boy Scout and troop and enjoys working on community projects that help improve the community. Kimmy Mansfield. Kimmy Mansfield is an active member of Social Strength, Community Government, and Spanish Honor Society. She volunteers for a soccer club, church, and school, and has won a second-place award for 2021 Social High School Literary Awards. Ken Marvel. Ken Marvel is a hardworking student who has consistently gotten high honor. Outside of school, she's part of the competitive cheer team and volunteers as a cheer coach to help out younger athletes. She's also a part of the Best Buddies Club with her friends. Sophia Morrow. Sophia Morrow is cross country, indoor, and outdoor track. She's part of the Spanish Honor Society and high honor. Outside school, she also works at the Olympics. Adrian Mason. Adrian Mason is an active member of the Spencerport Student Government and Service Club. She volunteers for time at the summer prison program in Paris with the Holy Family and at Tice soccer practices. She has been on high honor roll about 3 years of high school. And Adrian was part of the girls' varsity soccer team and played in the Rochester Rush and Spencerport soccer teams during the year. Lydia Mazzini. Lydia Messiah is an active member of the John Club and Space Crew as well as Council Weather. She is a member of the Town Rock and Albert Team Advisory Board, as well as a volunteer at the library. She's also an active member of the Church Volunteer and Hospitality CPS. Katie McKee is an active member of Social Security and Student Government. She volunteers as a donor ambassador to the Red Cross, which finds any opportunity to give her time back to the community. She's also an Independent Honor Society. Ryan McCoy is on the football team. He volunteers in the basketball club, as volunteer to clean up the Terry Trevor courtyard, along with supervising children in the East Gymnasium. They train together. Congratulations. He's a high honor student with a quarter grade average of above 9.
Jeffrey Pearson is first team all-time football player for Spencerport varsity football. He'll be part of the junior recruit class of the Spencerport Fire Department after volunteering and leading the junior fighter resort program. He hopes to join the United States Air Force and use his experience in firefighting. Cameron is an active member of the Student Athlete Leadership Team, the Santa Honor Society, and also plays in the varsity football and lacrosse team. He's received first team all-year last year and football year. He helps out and donate food to families in need for Thanksgiving. He volunteers at Ogden Bears football practice as well as support youth lacrosse camp. John is a member of student government and Spanish Honor Society, as well as volunteering as assistant coach for district's junior religious cheer program. She also enjoys volunteering to help her school with any opportunity she gets. Bradley is an active member of the Service Club and Hispanic Honor Society and plays on the varsity tennis and softball. He volunteered at various events in the community, such as American Cancer Society making strides against breast cancer wall, and the Mud and Homestead for Hope trucks and trees. Megan is an active member of student government and social service, and also enrolled in 2 AP courses. She has babysat 2 summers in a row and volunteers for time at Homestead for Hope, the Wilmot Warrior Wall, and as a soccer coach for younger players. She is a dedicated soccer player and plays for 2 teams year-round.
Great job.
Matthew O'Neill. Matthew is an exemplary student and athlete. He is active in his community and takes part in school programs such as varsity volleyball, ranger robotics, and other clubs outside of school such as hot shot softball. In his classroom, he is constantly challenging himself with many difficult AP and elective courses. Ryan is an active member in ranger robotics, math madness, and the service learning internship program. He aims for the betterment of his community through volunteer work with organizations such as St. Peter's Soup Kitchen and the Salvation Army. Trevor is an active class president for the class of 2023. In addition, he enjoys coordinating Friends Club's monthly activities, volunteering as a lecturer and practice North Parish, working with social strength and playing on the Spencerport varsity boys tennis team. Salvatore Pina. Sal is an active member of varsity soccer and track team. He enjoys spending his free time volunteering for youth robotics and Spencerport soccer programs. He started to attend college and study engineering. Giancarlo is a high honor each year. He is a scholar athlete with an active member of the boys varsity basketball. He also intends to play for the boys varsity lacrosse team in the spring.
Congratulations.
Alyssa Coupe. Alyssa Coupe has been involved in many clubs throughout high school. These include service clubs, sources of strength, and environmental club. She's also participated in many volunteer activities, including Cleveland, teaching Skill Mountain, and Kids Night Out. Most recently, she rang the bell for the Salvation Army with her remote dental assisting practice. This year, she also earned the Skill in USA Student of the Month for always showing personal responsibility. Ayana Freeman. Ayana actively joined art club for a couple times daily almost every month. She often gets her artwork displayed in the art show for art class. She's also taken on volunteering opportunities offered by Ms. Bauer and helps clean up the courtyard and help with providing activities for kids and wash tools for them. Yara Freeman. Yara is a participator in art club and track and field. She volunteered by cleaning up the 38-year courtyard as well as volunteers to supervise play and make Christmas decorations for young children in the East Unit. She's also a high honor student with a quarter grade average of above 90. Stephen Samuel. Stephen is an active member of the jazz band, ski club, the school's tennis team, and robotics. I volunteer as a helper at my church during community dinners and any fundraiser or event my church holds, such as crosswalk and BBS. Emily Schiffer is on the girls' varsity swim team and a member of jazz ensemble. She volunteers a lot of her time at the pool and currently lifeguards at Spencerport and in the summer at Richmond Country Club. Emma strives for academic excellence, consistently achieving high honor levels in AP and other accelerated classes. Emma's other passions include golf and spending as much time strengthening her leadership skills, which have proven to be useful in her part-time jobs she currently holds. Sydney Schleicher is an active member of Forces of Strength and likes to volunteer with the school stage crew. She continues to develop her leadership skills at the part-time job she holds. Sydney looks forward to furthering her education after high school and hopefully getting a job in the medical field. Ahmed Shaibi. Ahmed Shaibi is someone who enjoys helping people. Ahmed grew up in a foreign country, then moving to the U.S. from one part of the world to another, and you can see how lucky he is and wants to help others. In the future, he plans to be a nurse practitioner so he can help people who are sick. Ahmed would like to thank his family for their support. Jackson Shaw. Jackson Shaw is a member of the Spencerport Wind Ensemble, tap band, and tennis team. He volunteered as a leader for St. John's Vacation Bible School. He was the recipient of the 2021 Boys Tennis Most Improved Player and voted by his teammates. Taylor Slowly. Taylor is a member of Spencerport Wrestling, local jazz drama club, and D&D club. They also volunteer as the coach of Spencerport's Junior Rangers wrestling team, and they work at Evergreen Assisted Living, where he serves food and drinks to the elderly. Allison Snod. Allison Snod has a passion for music and participates in drama club, vocal jazz, and show choir. She has helped plan and complete a number of service projects with her church.
Joshua Scagliano is a volunteer at the Father's Heart Ministry, aiding and feeding the less fortunate. He enjoys keeping his body fit and healthy through weightlifting, as well as helping to encourage others to do the same. He's involved with his church youth group and helps out when there is an event. Academically, Joshua has maintained honor roll and high honor roll since the 6th grade and takes pride in striving to do well in all of his classes. In his free time, Joshua has taken on a part-time job and enjoys to learn new things, as well as teach other employees how to work to their best ability. Leadership and compassion are Joshua's strong points. Evan Stanley is a leader who teaches and volunteers at different events throughout the community. He tutors and plays on the basketball team for his church. He takes multiple AP classes and volunteers at local food kitchens. Brian Shreve. Brian Shreve is an active member in his community and he loves to help veterans at the Eagle Star House. Not only does he put in a lot of work in the classroom, he also plays for the school volleyball and basketball team. One of his biggest achievements was when he received the Triple C Award. Nicholas Strong. Nick Strong is an active member of the Regional Bodies and Sources of Strength. He enjoyed volunteering at the National War Museum in Geneseo and helping out his friends' church with various projects. Ashton Schuler. Ashton loves playing football and baseball. He is part of the varsity football team and will be trying out the varsity baseball team in the spring. He volunteered to be junior coach for the junior ring football team, helping the youth players develop their skills. Ashton is currently working at Plus on the Canal and really enjoys working in the Spencerport community. Alyssa Sugar. Alyssa Sugar is a member of several school organizations such as Service Club, Social Display, DASH, and was recently asked to represent her class on the building planning team. She has participated in stage crew, varsity indoor and outdoor practice freshman year. During the summer, she was volunteering at St. John's BS program as a student counselor. She is proud to be social chair for the class of 2023 and a new member to the NHS. Angelina Goff is an active member of Service Club and Stage Crew. Outside of school, Angelina enjoys volunteering with friends and working as a member of staff. She looks forward to pursuing a career in the medical field after high school. She would like to thank her family and friends for their support. Virgil has been a high school student since 9th grade. Outside of school, she enjoys being as an attendee of the local, she looks forward to becoming a cosmetologist. She also anticipates attending college to study nursing. Catherine Lewis. Katie is a member of the girls' varsity swim team and a swim lesson instructor to community education. She is a volunteer at Spencerport Swim Camp over the summer and helps around as a lifeguard at the school. Katie is also an all-time athlete award recipient. Kennedy Bukati. Kennedy Bukati is an active member of track and field and service club. She volunteers at church and helps supervise over children. Lucas Warner. Lucas is a member of drama club, the wrestling team, and the DSA. He enjoys helping others and playing basketball with his friends. Joseph Weaver. Joey is a player for multiple soccer teams such as the Green He was the captain of the Spencerport varsity soccer team. Joey also enjoyed volunteering at food drives and soccer clinics. In addition, he was awarded the Rock Sports Memorial Sportsmanship Award for the 2021 varsity season. Brian Weber. Brian Weber is an honor student who is also a member of the varsity tennis team. She is an active member of Spencerport and enjoys volunteering her time to various charities. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and peers for supporting her unconditionally and making her the person she is today. Gabriella White. Gabriella White is an active member of the Hispanic Honor Society, the Secretary of Student Government, and enrolled in 3 AP classes. Over the summer, she was a student helper at Mount Elementary School with the Jump Start program, and volunteers her time at the Spencerport Food Pantry, the Red Cross Blood Drive, and St. John's Partners for Christmas. She's also a level 8 gymnast at Franklin Gymnastics. Andrew Rivera. Andrew is an active member of the faculty, Principal's Advisory Council, and the Spanish Honor Society. He also enjoys volunteering at Spencerport Soccer, helping kids learn more about soccer. Andrew's favorite volunteer effort is collecting donations for the reopening of the Sunset House. Willow Yarder. Willow is an active member of Stage Crew, Dungeons and Dragons Club as the event planner and sources of strength. They volunteer in a special education classroom at Casper Middle School and also work in a beauty craft house. Now we pledge to inductees.
I'm going to ask you to please stand and recite the prayer. And being aware of the honor that is being bestowed upon, please recite the following words. On my election to the membership in the National Honor Society, I do hereby pledge loyalty to this organization. I say your name. Pledge to maintain my highest class to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader and to give of myself freely in service to others. In so doing, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Candidates, welcome to full membership in the Spencerport High School chapter of the National Honor Society.
So again, I would say let's offer a round of applause for all of our inductees for a great job. closing, I'd like to extend our gratitude to every person who's here tonight watching or watching on live stream. I want to give special thanks tonight to Mrs. McGreevy and Mrs. Leisner, who are NHS advisors, and this is their first induction ceremony, and I think they did an absolutely wonderful job. So a round of applause for them, please. I certainly want to thank our current, well, you guys are all current NHS members now, but our NHS members on the stage who are here tonight to introduce each and every one of you. They did an outstanding job as well, so thank you for that. Force Corey live streaming for us, Bobby Mitchell and our tech crew, who always do a wonderful, wonderful job for us in setting up the auditorium and allowing us to have these types of experiences together. So thank you to them. And so finally, I thank you for your attendance, which endorses and bears witness to the personal accomplishment of each new member, and also to the service and leadership of our present members who were elected last year and will continue to exemplify and maintain their scholarship, leadership, service, and personal integrity. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the evening. Please drive home safely. Thank you so much for being here.